Facts don't care about your feelings, and unlike Charlie Kirk, I was willing to give my life for your freedom of speech. Because unlike Charlie Kirk, I swore an oath to the Constitution of the United States to support and defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I swore to support the Bill of Rights and your First Amendment rights to say whatever you want. Charlie didn't do that. Now, if what I just said hurts your feelings, I want you to hold on to that. If my words make you want to hurt me, to find my employer, and to ruin my life, pause, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, sit in that anger, feel it. Now, if you're that angry, you might be able to imagine what it must have felt like to be the family of a black victim of police brutality and hear Charlie Kirk call your loved one, whose violent ending was captured on video for the world to see, a scumbag. Think about a much more frequent harm, what it must be like to be a woman or a person of color who has had to fight through racism and sexism your entire life, to overcome systems that were not designed for you to succeed. And to hear Charlie Kirk insist that anything you've ever achieved was only handed to you unfairly, at the cost of someone who looks like me, and that your very existence must mean that you couldn't possibly succeed without cheating. Whether as a pilot or a doctor or a Supreme Court justice, you didn't get there. Someone put you there. And remember, this came from a man who was gifted millions of dollars at a very young age to build a career punching down. A man who built his entire brand by targeting people who were weaker than him, who didn't have the resources, the platform, or any way to fight back. Kirk wrapped his attacks in the language of free speech. But what he really spread was cruelty, intimidation, and fear. He didn't risk his life for your rights. He built a machine that punished people for exercising them. The irony is that today's mass doxing campaigns, the show cancellations like what just happened to Jimmy Kimmel, and firings against people who aren't sufficiently mourning a partisan political podcaster, it just proves that Kirk's legacy lives on. His fans are carrying out his blueprint of silencing opposition through force. If you want to read more about Charlie Kirk's true legacy, go here, and don't let the fascists get you down.